Hello? Hello? Anybody? Hello? Where am I? Hello?
Square Enix. They are a huge gaming developer and publisher, of course well known for their own titles such as Final Fantasy, Kingdom Hearts. They've also published a plethora of games for other developers, big AAA titles like Shadows of the Tomb Raider, Life is Strange, Just Cause. These guys really have quite the resume. I mean, just looking at this list, the game has to mean something in order to get this Square Enix stamp of approval. Now, I've had my issues with Square Enix in the past, especially when it comes to waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3, but they still do good shit. And they've published multiple genres too. RPGs, of course, but also puzzle games like the Turing Test. They even have a lot of good story-driven games like The Adventures of Captain Spirit. I don't know if I want to call it my favorite, but one of the best story-driven games that they've published has to be Murdered Sole Suspect, where you're a detective trying to figure out your own murder. Which brings me to the point of this episode. Why am I wearing a jacket? I don't know. Maybe I forgot to pay the heating bill? Probably. Actually, you're pretty much gonna find out in like a couple of minutes. No. In November of 2018, Square Enix published a game for a developer called Human Head Studios, and that game is, well, it's called The Quiet Man. Where the fuck do I begin with this one? Okay, so, Human Head Studios. Let's see what they've done. Okay. I don't know that one. I don't know that. Brink? Wait. Why does it say Splash Damage Games? Let me see. Search if... Oh, additional work. Oh, that's it? I've heard of Prey. Batman? Everybody named Mums knows that it was Rocksteady and WB Montreal. And it doesn't even mention their name on the wiki. Okay, so they just ported it for the Wii U? Oh, okay, sure. BioShock? Additional work as well. Got it. So besides the Rune games and Prey, they haven't really dabbled in developing their own games. And unfortunately, with The Quiet Man, it shows. When you first start the game, this is what you're greeted with. That's it. It's looking like a fucking movie play button. But I will say, I do fucking love the game's mascot. It's like some Birdman shit. Love it. The developers took a few pages out of Quantum Break because most of the cutscenes are live action. Now this is the part of the video where I'm supposed to tell you what the plot of this game is. Can't fucking do it. I have no fucking clue what this game is about. That's because some fucking genius decided to release the game without any audio. No, that's not a fucking joke. These people are having goddamn full-blown conversations, and I can't follow shit. Like, oh, boo-hoo, he waved at his friend and his mom got shot. And there's this cop who just shows up, he's just kind of like sitting there trying to comfort the kid. I get it, the main character is deaf, so you're deaf. But he can read lips, so he understands what's going on. How come the character can understand what's going on in the game, but the players can't? You know what would actually make more sense? Is if you had the audio whenever the main character was looking face to face with someone else, and then when he looked away, everything became muffled. Like
Bob's or Vagana, whichever will it be.
Hey, yo, man, I gotta tell you, I had the fucking craziest weekend. I met this chick, right? She just walks right up to me and she grabs me by the...
You lose, so best think you haven't won. When I'm through with you, we're gonna be completely fucking done. Cause we only just begun. I review you, 0-5 gone. So come on. T-Series, looking hungry for some drama. Here, let me serve you bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna, bitch.
Oh, you could fucking smell it from the next room. It was terrible. And then she...
Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. Look at T-Series, they're just crying for their mama. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. T-Series ain't nothing but a bitch lasagna. Bitch lasagna, bitch lasagna. T-Series just whip himself in their...
And then, like we walk into the shed, and these two, I swear to God, they were just...
Dark magician. You got a fifth of the population in your nation, but I got 9-year-olds, the world's a whole, you're defecate.
Man, I tell you what, I gotta go to church more often, because that shit was insane. Craziest bingo night ever. How was your week?
The sugar and let's throw this fucking party.
10-minute cutscenes of just conversations. I'm not even a fucking part of it. I'm just fucking, yeah. In order to keep myself entertained and awake, I did most of the voice acting for them. And you know what? I gotta say, I don't think I was too far off from the actual dialogue. Hey man, you bring those laxatives with you? I can't shit, man. 4 weeks. That's a lot of shit backed up. Now you don't think this has to do with the figure, the Boba Fett? You don't think it's because I shoved him up my ass 4 weeks ago, right? Gotta be a coincidence. I love Boba Fett. You know what I mean. I mean, I could still feel the sharpness in my butthole. What about Jango? Fuck Jango Fett. Fuck the Star Wars movies. Attack of the Clones. It's my fucking favorite movie. Fuck everything else. But seriously, man, I just gotta shit. And the only real gameplay is this shitty ass chopped up combat. And I fucking kid you not. When they load you in the game, you walk 2 fucking feet and there's a goddamn transition scene. Every time. Oh, you're walking into a hallway. Transition. Now go punch those guys. I can get past the awful jump cuts. I've gotten used to combat like that thanks to definitely with the Batman Arkham series, something you guys know about, but it's every time you take someone down. Just scratching the surface, but you know what? See that? See what he's wearing? I really like this jacket. Took it to Japan. This jacket saved my life one time. Now, every time I look at it, I'm just going to think of this fucking game. Okay. So what about the plot do we actually know? Well, we know that the guy wearing the mask is the bad guy. And we know this because the main character is watching after this performer, who's a singer and a pianist. Again, the guy can't hear, so she could be playing like... But this performer, she looks very similar to his mother, and then she gets kidnapped by the mask guy. Side note, sometimes, not all the time, sometimes it's easy to make a digital copy of someone. And sometimes it's not. Because I was not able to fucking realize that this lady in real life was this lady in the game if she hadn't have been wearing that ugly ass sparkly dress. Because there's no way two people are wearing that same thing. Oh, so this guy has the mask. He's gotta be the bad guy. Okay, maybe it's this guy. Wait, now I'm wearing the fucking mask? You remember that cop? That cop from earlier on? The one who was helping the main character? And I have to call him the main character because I don't know what his fucking name is. But yeah, he's helping the main character as the boy get through the death of his mother. Well, this is him in the future. I guess they kept a decent relationship because he's helping us solve the kidnapping. And now he's wearing the fucking mask. I just wasted like 3 hours getting through this game, only to realize at the end of the game that you could beat any fighter with a simple combo by clicking one button that does this cheap focus shot move. Which I didn't know I had, because, I mean, look at this fucking menu. Like, what the actual fuck? But anyway, the game's over, and during the last cutscene, the audio turns on, revealing the girl called the cop and asked him to kidnap her.
Lala.
I want to be taken away and just disappear.
So you're telling me I have no fucking clue what's going on in this game for 3 goddamn hours. I'm struggling to keep myself awake, and you spoil the fucking ending just like that. That's like reading the book, going through it page by page. It's all blank, and then the last page it says Walter White dies from an onslaught of bullets from his own gun. Listen, if you didn't watch Breaking Bad by now, you're probably not gonna watch it, so you're welcome. But how fucking stupid can you be? How fucking stupid?
Okay. Artistic license.
Oh, those fuckers knew what they were doing. They knew. And also I read somewhere that this game seamlessly transitions between CGI and live action. Honey, ain't nothing seamless here. Alright, so there are 3 types of scenes. Live action, the pre-rendered CGI, and the game as it is currently rendering. Now sometimes the live action is good, but other times it's shit. The pre-rendered stuff, it looks nice. But the current game as it's rendering is atrocious. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't an immersive story meant to keep you immersed in the story? Well, for starters, there's no fucking story. I can't follow it, I don't know what's fucking going on. 2, you're cutting between all these different scenes, live action to CGI to bad CGI to good CGI, back to live action. You're pulling me right out of the fucking game. And why even do live action scenes if you're gonna have long ass CGI scenes for fucking hours? And also, what's with these loading screens? They have 2. They got the one that looks like a traditional video game loading screen, and they got other ones that are just random shots of the city. And the first time I went through this, like, well, why the fuck are they doing this? It's just another loading screen that they're doing, but it doesn't flow with the atmosphere of the game. You know where it does match, though? Now after getting through this game, I have a theory. I don't think the main character was supposed to be deaf. Because if he was supposed to be deaf the entire time, when they were recording the live action stuff, well, he can't fucking hear you. He can't fucking hear you. He's not looking at you. He doesn't know what you're fucking saying. Now, my theory is at the start of this, Dane, that's his name apparently, Dane, I'm pretty sure Dane was supposed to be mute instead of deaf. I mean, it's in the title. It's called The Quiet Man, not It's Quiet Man. I don't think that's necessarily offensive to deaf people. But you know what is offensive to deaf people? Not putting in any fucking subtitles. Sure, I know of a few deaf people that could read lips, but not all of them are able to. So when they're watching a movie or a TV show, you know how they can follow along? With fucking subtitles on. So that's just another fucking fail. But now that the story is unlocked with audio, does it make it any better? Define better. Ultimately, yes, it has sound. I'm able to follow it and stay awake now. But the story... They definitely should have just released the sound to begin with. Yes, you heard that right. They never released the sound with the game. They added it in later as a new game plus feature because of the backlash. Now the cop that was trying to make Dane feel better after his mother's murder? Yeah, no, he was an asshole. He wasn't trying to make him feel better at all.
Now that you've killed your mother.
Get this, it's his fucking dad. How the fuck was I supposed to get that without any sound? And the Quiet Man is just this creation that Dane made after his ass of a father abused him. To him, the Quiet Man isn't a villain, it's a hero. Which is why he ends up wearing the mask at the end, to kind of channel this inner hero that he created. Which brings me to my ultimate, why the fuck did you do that? Moment of the game. One quick recap. Kid has a sad life, likes this girl because she looks like his mom, literally is the same actress by the way. Girl gets kidnapped, and the kid destroys all the gangs in the city just to find her. And then, I don't know, his best friend betrays him because... I don't fucking remember. I didn't write it down. Anyway, him and his best friend are on the roof, they're dishing it out. The friend turns and points the gun at the girl, and then, what's his name jumps in front of the bullet. Like seriously, after everything, the game is done in an hour and a half because it plays out like a movie. It was kind of meant to be like that. Now, just a quick question. Through all of that, at any point did you think, wow, this game is really supernatural? Did you? Fuck you, because apparently it is. Why the fuck did you do this? Now he's slowing down time and dodging fucking bullets? How the fuck are you just gonna toss in a supernatural at the end there? This is literal proof that Human Head Studios gave up by the end of making this game, like, I don't know what to do, fuck it, he's a demon now. And then it's live action again, the supernatural element just randomly disappears, yet they all forgot that he got shot because fuck you, that's why. This whole fucking game is a mess. It's confusing. They tried making it like a game movie, but it's obviously a movie that can only get funded by a video game company. Because if you literally take out all the fighting, it's decent. It's not good, but it's not terrible. It would probably make the ratings jump from a 1 out of 5 to maybe a 3 out of 5. Also, side note, this guy who you beat the fuck out of in the beginning shows up like 10 more goddamn times because they couldn't render new fighters. All of them are GAF. Generic as fuck. So all in all, this game is shit. It's terrible. And I could definitely see how this is the worst game of 2018. And all of it could have been avoided if they didn't make a stupid artsy move. Yeah, I get it. Being artsy can be risky and it can be rewarding. But they took a big risk with this one, and I'm telling you what, no one's being rewarded anytime soon. But congratulations, you've now made it to the end of the video. Therefore, the audio from the intro is unlocked. Hello? Hello? Anybody? Hello? Where am I? Hello? What do you want from me?
I know what you did.
What are you talking about?
My half chicken, half beef burrito. It was too big for one sitting. I was saving it.
It wasn't me.
Caught you on the counter.
It wasn't me.
And then you did it on the sofa.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
And even in the shower, Red.
But it wasn't.
We're not doing the entire song, you fucker. I even caught you on camera.
impossible. It wasn't.
Now, like the game, going through it a second time. Was it even worth it? Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I had a really tough time doing this one. This game was so hard to get through once, let alone fucking twice. Yeah, it did take a little bit longer than usual. If you want to see more stupid shit that we do, go ahead, like and subscribe. Let's give it a little love. You know, just a little love here and there. I don't really ask for too much. At 45 subs, that's pretty cool, right? Alright. I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching.